What up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Since I'm doing my reviews for films based on Disney land attractions in honor of Jungle Cruise, here's my review for the 2001 film The Country Bears. Now, The Country Bears did not really get great reviews. Like, it did not get well received or anything. Like I said, it is based on a Disneyland attraction, which, how do you make that into a film? Okay. But I remember watching this thing when I was I was young at the time when I saw it, so it's actually literally been a while since I've seen The Country Bears. But I admit, I used to get a kick out of the film. Like, the movie had some a really killer soundtrack, a cool voice cast. The film is actually led by Haley Joel Osment from Sixth Sense fame as the voice of Barry Barrington, with other vocal talents such as Candy Ford, James Gammon, Brad Garrett, Toby Huss, Kevin Michael Richardson. You also had Stephen Root, Elizabeth Daly. You have a really cool voice cast here. Live action voice, like some of the live action roles includes the likes of Christopher Walken, who plays like the main villain in the film, who plots to destroy the Country Bear Hall, and he is actually a armpit musician named Barry Bogswagger, who also lost to the Country Bear in the talent competition here. Stephen Tobolewski was also in this. Idris Bader, Alex Rocco. You had some really you also had cameos by Sir Elton John, Queen Latifah appeared in this. Willie Nelson. You had Wyclef Jean. Exhibit was even in this. You had some really cool cameos as well. And Haley Joel Osment, I thought he was so good at this one. The vocal talents was good. This was, of course, animatronics, so there's that. I believe the Henson Company actually was part of this. I can't really remember if they were part of it or not, but it definitely did felt a little bit like the classic ABC show Dinosaurs at times. But man, this movie is so hilarious. It's so fun. Really solid. I really dug the music in this. And here, of course, the legendary group, the Country Bears, were torn apart by the perilous of their own success, ego, jealousy, and a little too much honey here. And so, the story is, of course, how this angry young fan named Barry Barrington can convince the bitter ex-members of the rock band to put aside their differences and perform a benefit concert to save the Country Bear Hall, which is a legendary venue band where the band got a start here. And Christopher Walken as the villain. Who would expect that Christopher Walken could do a great film like this? I mean, him doing a kids movie like The Country Bears. I mean, this is a guy from tough guy movies like Deer Hunter, etc. And so seeing him do a kids film like this was always interesting to watch. The bear some of the bears were also pretty cool. Like, you had Ted Batterhead, voiced by Idris Bader, who's the lead vocals and guitar player of the Country Bears, and he's also Fred's older brother. Candy Ford voices Trixie St. Clair, the keyboard player and Tennessee's girlfriend, who also broke up with him to date this wealthy panda here. Brad Garrett, from Everybody Loves Raymond fame, voices the character of Fred Betterhead, who's the harmonica and bass player of the band, and he's also Ted's younger brother. You had some really cool puppeteers. The puppeteers were pretty cool as well. I mean, this movie it's not a great film. I would admit that. It's a little cringy at times, but the music is really fun to listen to. The vocal chords was cool. The storyline was interesting. I didn't mind this movie so much. I mean, it's a shame. Sadly, I think the movie did flop. But it's a shame we never really got to see a sequel, because I would love to have seen another Country Bears. I mean, maybe Disney Plus could do some sort of Country Bears TV show. That would be sweet. It would be cool seeing the Country Bears return again. But that aside, if you guys have never really seen the Country Bears, I guess you can find it on Disney Plus, if I'm not mistaken. Give it a go. It's funny, it's cute, charming. You'll either enjoy it or you won't enjoy it. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen the Country Bears? If so, what show? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Tim signing off.